Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode Captain Chang plays Starfleet Command. Previously we played Federation, Klingon, and Gorn. We have 3 races left: Romulan, Lyran, and Hydran. The Hydrans are the most intriguing in that they operate fighters and they have both long distance and short distance ships. Let's give this a try, shall we? Okay, we're going to stick with the captain difficulty campaign. We're starting a new campaign. We're doing the middle era. Alright, and we are just going to start with the academy. So they want us to play both the weapons and fighters. Right? Let's play the first tutorial.
Welcome to the heavy weapons practice session, my lord. We will start with the fusion beam. Please go to red alert. If you would be so kind to click the blinking fusion button, my lord. That's better, sir. Our fusions have 3 settings: normal, overload, and suicide overload. Fusions are very short-ranged anyway, so if you have the power, use overloads. Here is a Klingon freighter. Beginning now, use normal and overloaded fusion beams to destroy the freighter. Do not use suicide overloads until instructed. As we are waiting for the dust to settle, let's discuss some of the drawbacks of fusion beams. They are short-ranged, take a lot of power to charge, and they are very, very short-ranged. Fusion-armed ships of the Royal Hydran Navy carry fighters to escort the ship on close-range passes. Now, we will turn our attention to Hellbores. Now, if my lord would be so understanding as to click on the blinking Hellbore button, it would be appreciated. This is our Hellbore control panel. Hellbores can be set to normal and overload. The special nature of the Hellbore causes it to damage all shields, but concentrate most of its damage on the weakest shield. The Hellbore is an excellent long-range weapon that can strip an opponent of his defenses. Here is a Klingon D6 cruiser with a damaged rear shield. Use the Hellbore cannons to damage the ship from a distance and then finish it off with your fusion beams. Good hunting, sir. say so, my lord. Well, that'll be all for this simulation.
Okay, let's do the fighters.
Welcome, Lord, to our presentation on basic fighter craft operations. Please, our Stinger fighters are the best shuttles in the galaxy, sir. They are faster and better armed than any other small craft currently available. Most of our ships carry a limited number of fighters. Intelligence informs us that the other races may be working on their own fighters, but for now, we Hydrans have the advantage. Today, we will be discussing how to use that advantage. Our Stingers are formed into squadrons. Each squadron contains one or more fighters. Our ships usually carry one or two squadrons, but never more than 4. You can access your fighter squadrons by using the shuttle bay. Click on the shuttle bay now, sir. Patrol squadrons have Stinger 1 fighters. Click on the blinking patrol squadron icon to select them for action.
I'll break the script. Maybe I should restart. I think I went a little too fast for the program.
Welcome, Lord, to our presentation on basic fighter craft operations. Please go to Red Alert. Our Stinger fighters are the best shuttles in the galaxy, sir. They are faster and better armed than any other small craft currently available. Most of our ships carry a limited number of fighters. Intelligence informs us that the other races may be working on their own fighters, but for now, we Hydrans have the advantage. Today, we will be discussing how to use that advantage. Our Stingers are formed into squadrons. Each squadron contains one or more fighters. Our ships usually carry one or two squadrons, but never more than 4. You can access your fighter squadrons by using the shuttle bay. Click on the shuttle bay now, sir. Next to your shuttle icons in the docked section, you see 4 fighter squadron icons. Each icon represents a different type of fighter squadron, sir. From left to right: patrol, interceptor, heavy, and assault. Patrol squadrons have Stinger 1 fighters. Click on the blinking patrol squadron icon to select them for action. Now, click on the blinking launch button, sir. To give an order to a squadron, first select the squadron and then click on an order button. If the squadron is still docked, you must then launch them into space. There are 2 types of attack orders, and both require valid targets. Attack tells the fighters to attack at close range. Harass forces the pilots to hold back and attack from a distance. There are also 2 defend orders. Defend tells the pilots to defend the current valid target from enemy forces. Defend me puts the fighters on CAP, Combat Aerospace Patrol, to protect the carrier. If your active fighters need to be repaired or rearmed, you can use the return order to have them return to the fighter bay. When the fighters return, They will be repaired and rearmed. This takes some time, even if you launch and immediately recover. Your deck crews will handle this maintenance automatically, and there will be a slight power cost. The squadron icon will change when they are ready for battle again. Here is a Lyran cruiser. Target the cruiser as normal and launch fighters using the attack and harass orders. The number of fighters you are carrying is limited. You may request a resupply from this freighter if too many are destroyed. Approach the freighter and communicate with them by using your comm panel. Patrol squadrons are more suited for defense against missiles and shuttles. They're not very effective against capital ships, but their fusion beams can still cause some serious damage. Interceptor squadrons are composed of Stinger 2s. These are much more effective anti-ship fighters. They are armed with the fearsome Phaser G and 2 fusion beams. Stinger 2s are the most overall useful fighter in our inventory. Heavy squadrons have Stinger H fighters. These are the Hellbore armed variant of the Stinger 2. Very effective, very dangerous, and very expensive, sir. Assault squadrons are a mix of the Stinger 2 and Stinger H fighters. Fighters are vulnerable to point defense weapons and tractors. You should especially be wary of the Lyran ESG. It can be bloody effective against fighter craft. Fighters also have a limited number of shots of their heavy weapons. Fighter fusion and Hellbores also have a limited range. You must oftentimes follow your fighter's attack run to protect them from enemy fire. The successful use of Stinger fighters can mean the difference between returning home and journeying to the next life, sir. Use them well.
Well, I guess we're done. Let's check the shipyard. We have a CRU. We have 51 in the bank, and let's get go to the space dock and get some. I think we need a sensor decoy and a suicide shuttle, extra, and okay, well, not much we can do about. Maybe we can get a crew? Nah, doubt it. We have a bunch of senior crew. That's generally good enough for now. Well, let's double look at our stats. We have a cruiser, 8 marines normally. We already supplemented that. 1 transporter, so we're not really gonna capture anything. 2 tractors, extra shuttle bay, 2 fusion and 1 Hellbore. So this is a mixed ship. There's 1 Phaser G. For defense, Hydrans are fond of their Phaser Gs, which is a Gatling Phaser. Okay, let's get a mission and let's see what happens. Pirates, of course. Should have known. We don't have any fighters in this itty bitty ship, but then that is a itty bitty ship as well. Okay, it has drones. Drones are going to be very useful here, mainly because yeah, we practically crippled it already. Yeah, he's so down on power, he's pretty much toast. Well, the CRU is definitely worth a little more than the CU, or even the HN. On the other hand, well, we would like to get to a destroyer pretty quickly. That's and with a G refit or the HMS. In the KN, that would be the Knight. Commando Lancers are not necessary. Knight has the Hellbore, and Lancer has the Fusion Beam, I believe. Yeah, this is the Lancer. Yep, 3 Fusion, 2 versus 2 Hellbore. Okay, we've repaired. Let's get another mission. Station duty. Well, everybody gets station duty, of course. detecting any drones, so we don't need to arm that. Let's arm a little bit of the shield. Okay, there's another one. Yeah, we're going so fast, his didn't even arm. Of course, that does leave us a little bit vulnerable. Of course, now we have to rely on the base to shoot these guys. Nice job. Is there another one? Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, we have almost 700. That is enough to get a Knight Plus or Lancer Plus. We have 700, but do we want one? Technically, it's enough to get a Ranger. Not quite. We're gonna be a little short. Let's save it up a little more. Data freaking leader. So this is CRU. Yeah, I have a CRU. Tell you what, let's go check if we can get some veterans. Ooh, legendary. Okay, let's get one more mission and that will be done for the day. Convoy escort, of course. Okay. They have to come to us, so we are overloading. Okay, good refit, and let's see, we're gonna need a couple extra, and I think we suffer, nope, we suffered no damage. Alright, I think it's time to trade this ship in for something a little more punchy. So 486, we should be able to get 800, 600, 7 something. So there's a Ranger cruiser with 4 fusion. There's a Dragoon cruiser with 4 Hellbore. And there's a Lord Bishop with both. Nah, we can't afford a Lord Bishop. Let's use the recruitment office to do a temporary swap. I hope I have money, enough points to get them all back. Let's see, veteran? No, I don't have enough to get the legendary back. The crew does not matter that much anyway. Base stock. Anyway, let's save the game and let's call it quits right here. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you want to see me continue playing this, and I will see you in the next video.